Organized act. So is it something very unique to India, or there is it's a broader way of ruling?
Yes, it is. I don't think it is unique to India. In fact, if you see, the Indian ruling class has learnt from other imperialist powers, and this is a preferred weapon which all imperialist powers use. And in fact, particularly US imperialism uses this again and again to put down any struggle that is inimical to its interests. So we have seen many times again and again that the American imperialists tell the biggest lie, and using that lie as justification, they violate the sovereignty of one country after another. For example, immediately after 9/11, the American imperialists blamed Al-Qaeda for the destruction, and they blamed the Taliban regime in Afghanistan and used this as a pretext to invade Afghanistan. And from that time onwards, American forces have been present in that country. Next, they said that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction, and that it was a danger to both American interests in the region as well as to other neighboring countries. And using that as a pretext, without consulting anybody, any other country or the people of Iraq, without even discussing in the United Nations, the American imperialists sent their forces and occupied Iraq. In fact, in all these things, the American imperialists have been assisted by all their European allies, and the United Nations has also been fully with the American imperialism. Because whenever discussion on this took place, whenever any country questioned that how a particular imperialist power has the right to violate sovereignty of other countries in the name of, that it is inimical to its interests, then that debate was put down in the UN, and sanctions were given to the US imperialism to intervene anywhere it pleases. And today, if you see, there is one country after another, the American forces have been directly intervening, like again in Iraq and Syria, for example, or indirectly intervening through various other agencies and their own agents. So this is not a phenomenon which is limited only to India. States throughout the world use state terror as a way of suppressing dissent. The state, instead of guaranteeing the well-being and security of the people, now has become an enemy of the people. The state has become such a big authority that nobody can question it. And there is a constant clash today between authority and the people. People have been constantly asking the question that how come that we have set up the state, we have elected a ruling party to protect our interests, to ensure our well-being, to ensure our security. But the very same state apparatus, the very same government, the ruling parties, they conspire and attack the people and call them all kinds of names. Anybody who is opposing state policy is called a terrorist or a fundamentalist and put in jail or even made to disappear. So that is what is happening throughout the world, and it is a very dangerous situation that is facing the people today.
What can people